Look out.
When I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the slide. And I stop and I turn and I go for a ride. And I get to the bottom and I see you again.
Out here, third day on the Appalachian Trail. Finally encountered my first snake of the journey, and just like last time, you can almost see him right there on the log. It's another big, beautiful timber rattlesnake. So let's see if we can't catch it and take a good look at it. There we are. My word. This is the largest timber rattlesnake I have ever caught. What a beauty. Get a look at that. Guessing we got a big female here. Just a massive, gorgeous rattlesnake. And boy, am I grateful to make this discovery. And once again, this is demonstrating to me how absurd it is, how afraid of these things people are. Because as you can see, I just picked this rattlesnake right up off the ground. She did not get angry, has not thrown a single strike at me, nothing. Look at that. All right. Well, before we go and make her too angry, I think we'll go ahead and let her be on her way. Let's have one last look here. Big timber rattler. Love it. Unfortunately, this guy was very quick. I could not get the capture on film for you, but we're on the fourth day on the Appalachian Trail, and here's the finally second reptile we've caught of the trip. A nice 5-line skink. As you can see, this guy has broken off and regenerated his tail a few times from the discoloration there. You can clearly see where it's broken off in the past and where he's recently broken it off again. Luckily not in my hands just now, but take a look at that. One of the more common lizards you'll see skittering about the rocks up here in the high elevations where we're at. But these guys are cool. It's a very happy catch to have here, especially since it's been so scarce as far as reptile goes along this trip. But we're going to let this guy go and move on with our journey. Hopefully we find some more. And like that, he's gone. And here we will see why it pays to pay close attention to the ground as you walk. Take a moment, see if you can spot the herp hiding perilously in the middle of the walking path here. In case you haven't seen it, it's right here. What we have here is a northern ringneck snake. One of the most peaceful wild snakes one could ever come across. I have never been bitten by one. Never had one show me any sign of aggression. In fact, the worst thing they do, which I would take much more willingly a bite from them than what they normally do, is the musk. They have the nastiest musk of any snake I've ever caught. And you see why they call them ringnecks, that nice yellow collar around the head there. And they have this bright orange coloration on the underside. Very wonderful snake you find out in these parts. This one isn't even giving me the musk. She's sparing me. Well, I think we'll go ahead and take this guy off the trail. Had another hiker pass me just a moment ago, and we're lucky that this guy didn't get stepped on. But gonna let you go on your way, little buddy. Thanks for the nice, peaceful interaction. So in a bit of full disclosure, you're actually no longer in the Appalachian Trail. The 3 herps you saw were all I was able to find out there, but I am on my next recent herping expedition after that. We returned to Supawna Meadows. And I have found out here, also almost done, actually, one of the calmer black racers I have ever caught. Now, his demeanor looks to be changing on me a little bit now, because we've gotten him calmed down, but even so, as you've seen in past experiences with catching black racers, they're normally darting, a bit more bitey, a bit more defensive, but this guy is just kind of taking it in stride. He's only bitten himself a couple times during this, and only some half-hearted attempts at me. The only reason I use my hook right now, because I quite frankly don't feel like getting bit up if he decides to change his mind. But so far, this is the easiest and calmest black racer capture I have ever had. And we'll see if we can't continue this trend of his calmness and try to handle him a bit better. The cherry on top of this too, of him being this understanding about it, is if you take a good close look at his eyes, you'll actually see they're kind of capped over. This guy's about to take a shed. And normally, when you have a snake that's about to shed, they're a little bit more cranky than they normally would be. So, good stuff. But if we look to the other end, you can clearly see the other backup defense mechanism is primed at the go and ready. These guys, just like just about any other snake you'll ever catch and come across, when they don't feel like a bite is adequate enough, they will unleash the musk. The musk, which I often find to be much worse than the bite itself. It just smells so pungent, and it's such an unpleasant thing to go through. Sticks with you for a while. But, hey, there you have it. A peaceful encounter with a northern black racer. Certainly a rarity. But that, oh, there we go. Didn't take much for him to offend himself. I spoke too soon. Thanks for the jump scare, jerk. Well, with that, we're going to let this guy go on his way and carry on. Until next time. I wonder why it is every time on the release. That's when we get most of the attitude and the sassiness. Buddy, have you forgot that we were just interacting for the last, I don't know, 10 minutes, and you didn't need to do any of this? You are free to leave, sir. I will thank you to stop this foolishness. Well, while you want to fight, I don't want any other passing hikers to come by and have issues with you just because you're a snake. So, can you go off to the brush? Okay. Well, clearly we've got to be difficult and go the opposite direction. Funny little snake.